Hello friends, welcome to Thermomixing Adventures. Lisa here. Today we're going to do something really simple and quick with our Thermomix. In whatever model you've got, you can make this. This is celery salt. I've already done the beginning of this recipe. So it involves taking the leaves from your celery, which you often would otherwise go to waste, although I do typically freeze them and use them in my next batch of veggie stock. But you put them in the oven, and I put the timer on for 10 minutes at 190, and every 10 minutes I give it a good stir through to just make sure everything came up to the top and is dehydrated. Took 3 goes to get through all that. If you do have some of the stalk, it's going to take longer. Mine took 3 goes at the 10 minutes at 190. So I'm going to press start. You'll see it walks you through this. It says preheat your oven, line a baking tray, put your celery leaves onto it, sprinkle with the salt, 1 tablespoon of it. The total recipe has 2 tablespoons. We'll come back to that. Bake for 15 minutes, turning 2 to 3 times. Set aside to cool, and that's the point we're at now. So place your cool leaves. So here we go. Now these are going to weigh differently to what they did fresh because they're now dehydrated. In they go. You can see a little bit of the salt on the tray still. And we're going to blitz this up and then put it in a jar. So it does have 1 more ingredient. So we'll go next. Add 1 more tablespoon of salt. It says sea salt. Use whatever salt you ordinarily will have on hand. 1 tablespoon. And if you're ever not sure, check the second letter. If it's a B for big, S for small. And now we're going to mill it. 40 seconds, speed 10. So let's press the play button. While you're doing that, you'll need to get your jar. Alright, next up, store in an airtight container and use as required. You can use it in the place of salt on veggies. You can use it, have a look at this, what it suggests. There's all sorts of ways of using it. Have a look down in the tips. So it says you can store it in a pantry for up to 3 months. Use it to season meat or fish, eggs, sprinkle over potatoes, rice, steamed veggies, even popcorn. Also excellent in a Bloody Mary. Search Cookidoo for the recipe. And then use your stalks in your veggie stock paste or in the mirepoix, I think that's how you pronounce it, vegetable soups or green smoothies. I just freeze my leftovers so I do have it for my next batch of veggie stock. Now, I have to make do with a paper funnel because that's what we're working with. So in this goes, I may need a spatula as well, but I will do that off camera because you don't want to see me. Oh, maybe you do. Hang on, here we go. Scrape it off, in it goes. So that can be put away. Now I can see mine's a little damp. That tells me that my salt, well, my veggies, at least one of those stalks was not completely dehydrated. Never mind, I'm going to put it in the fridge instead because it wasn't dehydrated enough. Fridge, okay? You do not want to leave it out. It'll just go moldy over time. So put it in the fridge. You can still use it, okay? Don't let that go to waste. I'm going to try my funnel again now that I've got it in a chunk. This could just be, sorry if you're watching on. The funnel will work if it's dry, but it's slightly damp. The other thing I could do actually at this point in time, and what I might do, I'm going to put it back in the oven to just see if I can get rid of that moisture a bit more before I do jar it up, make it look like it is dry and like salt, so I can leave it in the pantry. You can see what it looks like there at the moment. So I do want to make that as grainy as I can. And it's not from the Thermomix not making it grainy, it's purely because something in there was still a bit wet. One of those stalks was obviously not as crispy as it should have been. So give this recipe a go, make it in your Thermomix, let me know what you think, and if you've got any questions, reach out. I'd love to hear from you. You can find all my details on my website at Thermomixing Adventures. Head over there. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.